Hey guys, Mikas here for your live electronic music tutorials, and yes, I keep on making music in real time, guys. Another 316 episode to watch, and this is episode 317, and I continue on episode 316 when I compose this EDM pop kind of track. Some nice plot, nice melodies, and as I promised, of course, I will put on some vocal into this track. I found really good pack on our site, wemakedancemusic.com. Somewhere. Maybe not actually, but wemakedancemusic.com, and basically I'm gonna put those vocal in there, put the timing into it, try to mix it. It might not be some very excellent vocal, but it's just to put an idea. I will also use some sidechain tricks that are very cool with vocal to be able to compress the rest of the element as the vocal is already punched in. And I'm gonna mix the track. I'm gonna try to do some arrangement, in about half an hour, so you guys can really see, feel, and understand the music production process in real time. You see it here. I make music with you guys. It's like you'd be sitting here with me. So welcome to the studio, guys, and let's get started. So if you didn't watch the other video, you should watch it. 316. This is 317. So this is the continuation. So I'm going to play you a little bit of where we were at. Basically this with a really nice rhythm here. Few plug channel. I use silent one mainly, drop some automations in there in between last episode and this one, so we're a little bit more advanced. Added this little extra kind of plug channel, got a nice little organ kind of thing here. First there's automations in here. So guys, I have a few vocal phrases to import into the project, and I'll show you how I do it. I think this is how anyone should do it. So I have them here, they're 124. They're in B major, so it should work okay harmonically. Not perfect, but okay. So we're not gonna start tuning the vocal just yet. So I imported this phrase here. I'm gonna go here into track, or into file. Then I'm gonna go, see I'm lost already, so I actually practice, okay, track, then turn on flex, because I want the track to be able to be flexed, and then what I want is tempo phone here, right here, flex time tempo phone. Once I have that done, I'm going back into file, and then I'm gonna do function, I'm gonna do time and pitch machine. So basically what I am doing is I'm taking the original tempo of the vocal, which are here, 124, and I want to output them in 2026, which is the project, and basically poof. Logic does a very good job at that. I didn't listen to them first, but I know it would be off just a little bit, but still off enough to make the vocal uninteresting. So this is the first part. I didn't even listen to it, guys, yet, but they're on time. They're maybe not necessarily where we want them to be, but let's listen. So I prefer personally to put my vocal a little bit, or even like almost before the beat here. In pop, it happens often that they're a little bit before, so kind of the vocal come and the change come a little bit later. I think this works. Let's have a listen. I like that. This is cool. I mean, it's not extraordinary. I mean, the vocal needs to be processed first of all. Normally, I would like use something like CLA, some waves plugin to instantly make the vocal amazing, but I'm not going to do that with you guys because we are making music in real time, and I don't want to kind of fake it. So first, I think I would probably cut. I personally like a little bit of sibilance on the top. to me those vocals miss a little bit of the top kind of like shine. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a compressor, dynamics, just a compressor. So I want the vocal to be more, a little bit more even. So I'm gonna go here into voice. I mean, I'm gonna use a little bit like the Logic preset, and I'm gonna tune it. So
I took your worries, baby, you know this, that I gave you the lost and hide. I took your worries, baby, you know this.
Already much more presence.
I took your worries, baby, you know this, that I gave you the lost and hide. I took your worries, baby, you know this, that I gave you the lost and hide.
You can play also here with the mix ratio. So we had 50%, so that means 50% of the dry signals, 50% of wet. I think I put 100% because I like the compressed version better. You can hear that there's a lot of tuning already happening in the vocals, so it's kind of cool like this, I would say. I'm gonna do 2 synth vocals. Do the first one here. The first bus to synth here is gonna be a delay. I'm just gonna do it like an echo, like a kind of very super basic kind of thing. At 1/8. I like the color there. So why do I use send? I use send because I might use it in other vocal part on other, even synth track. And I have a good control here over what's happening. Then I'm gonna do another bus and I'm gonna do a reverb. If you know me, you know I like my grandiose, so that's gonna be it. I do my silver verb here. I'm gonna go in here into grandiose. I'm gonna put it here. Then I'm gonna send, but very little. Like I did before with the other part, I'm just really gonna filter it. What I can do too is there's a good trick that I learned. I think if I remember that, I learned that from the guys. Jesus, I can't remember their name. The German producers, 2 guys, Nick and the other one. Anyway, I remember a bit later. So basically what I'm going to do as a trick, a really fairly advanced trick, I'm going to use the original signal from the vocal to compress the reverb. So when the person would sing, it will compress the vocal, and when she will stop singing, there will be some blank. The vocal, the compressor will open, so we'll have an interesting effect. I think this is a Cosmic Gate is the group that I wanted to talk about, guys, sorry. So I'm going to take here the input of my sidechain of the reverb, of course, is going to be the audio of the vocals right here, and then I'm going to play it and I'm going to try to make it work.
I took your worries, baby, you know this, that I gave you the lost and hide. I know I've lived right, you were never satisfied.
So you can hear when the vocal release is there, what I'm doing is I'm putting the release as long as possible so it will slowly kind of start opening.
I took your worries, baby, you know this, that I gave you the lost and hide. I know I've
Even a bit longer.
You were never satisfied.
kind of work very well with this phrase there. So you can see what I'm doing, guys. I'm gonna repeat again, it's very important. I took the original signal of the vocal, send it to this compressor as sidechain to be able to compress the wet signal of the reverb. So when the vocals are playing, of course, it compresses the signal. I can even exaggerate a little bit more. Let's put it at 3 to 1. It works because at the end of the sentence, as you heard, basically it continued to decay a bit longer. So just try to mix it a little bit. What I would like to do too is I would like to do another send, and this send would be for harmonics. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this channel and I'm gonna do probably modulation, a phaser, or maybe an ensemble or a chorus. So I would send, of course, the dry signal of the vocals to this part to enhance further, to create like a bit more of a dimension around. So I don't know if I think I'll do a chorus. So, and I do it as a send again because if I do it as an insert, I don't have the same flexibility. So. Okay, yeah. So you can hear, you know, this chorusy kind of intensity. I think about 1100 Hz is good. Can play with the intensity. D mode, no idea what that is. Direct mode, I guess, yes. You can check in the preset, maybe there's something good. Mega wide chorus. Let's listen to this. Okay, without. Very nice. You can tell, like I was saying, you really bring more dimension. The voice is much more rounded, takes more space into the mix. I think I would repeat probably in this part here. Maybe the last satisfy. Maybe I'll repeat the whole thing. I think it would maybe a couple times here. I think it's gonna give a cool kind of effect, and what I would do is probably also tweak those part there. Okay, it's kind of moving along nicely, I think. What I will do when I go into this part here, this other part, is I'm gonna add the filter. Well, I will literally create a filter, which is fairly simple. Do this, take my low pass, put it to touch here, go in here, automate. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do, guys. I will still do it like this. So I wanted to, so I can automate the low cut filter, low cut on off. I'm going to remove this parameter because I do not need it. What I need is, oh, it's gone. Oh no, it is there. No, is it there? No, it's not there anymore. Okay, so I'll redo it again. What I wanted to do is literally do a high pass filter, a low pass filter, so I'm going to filter it so you can hear it. think I can even really put it like into the ceiling, like we say. I'm quite satisfied. I mean, you were never satisfied. I mean, I'm quite satisfied with this little vocal intro we put in there. Here I'll do a little drop of the kick for 1 second, put a crash here. I think here we definitely need to bring some more plugs because now we have the vocals and we have some changes and start building the track more. I don't think I'll go this high, but so, because it's more like a poppy kind of track and we have our first verse, I think we're gonna go straight into the pluck there.
You were never satisfied. You were never satisfied. You were never satisfied.
Whoa. I think we'll do the same, so I'm gonna import another vocal track in there. I think I used the number 1 here, so I'm gonna take the second verse that is in this pack and see if I can introduce it in there, make it work, maybe chop it a bit more. This one was good for the intro. Nothing much really to change in there, we'll leave it there. Again, put on flex, poof, and change to tempophone FX. Because we want to change the tempo. Again, guys, there's so many amazing features in Logic that a lot of people are literally buying plugins, and you can do all of this inside of Logic. One that is great is using sidechain compression on some element and filtering it, and you're able to do that easily with the compressor in Logic. You know, really selecting the frequency you want to affect. And I mean, this is magic, and I would usually use a wave plugin that is a bit more advanced, but I mean the effect would be the same to do it, but I can do it in Logic really. Okay, original tempo again, 124 BPM. Expected tempo, 126 BPM. Process. Boom. And voila, that's fairly easy. So let's hear it. I'm not sure it's gonna work because the pluck is a bit busy, you know, and the frequency is there, but let's have a listen. So I'll do something a bit similar because I think it's the same singer, the same kind of feel. So I'm gonna start it just shy a little bit before. Maybe not. Maybe I'll put it right on time. Okay, so let's be honest, compared to the process version we just did, it's not very great. Okay, so let's hear it. Let's say we put it on the channel with our processing that we did before. Oh, I think I will first remove this high pass filter, guys, because it's a bit of a massacre here. Okay, that is it. It's a bit of a negative kind of vocal kind of track. Nice. So, like I said, I'm not judging really on the sentence because what she's saying I'm not too sure I like. So let's put the vocals here. Let's say we have an instrumental part here. Then we're going into the vocals here again.
I don't believe in love, and every step that I'm taking, I think it's not enough.
Or maybe I would start it literally here. 4 here to this. I could also repeat the main, but it would be a bit boring.
I don't believe in love, and every step that I'm taking, I think it's not enough. I don't believe in love, and every step that I'm taking, I think it's not enough.
Yeah, no, I don't like these vocals at all, so we'll take the other one. I think there was this 3. Oh, I don't know which one did I take. Am I gonna take the same again? No, I think this one is different.
For you it's not enough. If things right, you will never satisfy.
This is better. And then I have to do the same trick with this one here. And go into the track. Oh, it's still there. That's great. File here. I'm gonna apply the flex. No, it is already applied, which is good. Pitch time machine here. 124, 126. Process. Wait a second, is it the same? No, it's not the same. So it's kind of the chorus to this, so okay. So what I will do is I will take this chorus, I'll put it here, I'm gonna cut the plucks into the second part here. So we're gonna have a bit of a melodic part here with the vocals. I'm gonna go into this other part here. Again, the placement, at least we're on time. I think there's a bit of reading, so here. Okay, so another thing to do while I'm looking at this is that they seem to be on time, but they're kind of not so much there. I'm gonna go into file and I'm gonna probably, oops, function setting, time and pitch, switch peaks, and try to adjust it a little bit, because I think it's okay at first. If you look here, that's good. And then on the other point here, that's fairly good. Okay, no, that's actually on time. I'll have to retime it. So let's work on this part. I think I'll just, I'm tempted to pitch shift it a little bit. So very little, but still kind of shift it a little bit, I think. Timing vocals, semitone, I think it's gonna be 1. Would go down actually. It's either 1 or 3. I'm not 100% on this, but yes. it's much more in tune with the track, that's for sure. Because we're in B major, so that's better. I think I'll do the same here. So I'm gonna go into the mixer. Where was I with those vocals? In the mixer here. And I'm gonna take my pitch shift, and I will actually also apply it to, I'm a little bit confused with my channels here, to this one here, just this one here. So we listen.
You will never satisfy.
That's definitely more in tune with. It has. The voice is a little bit odd, but I like it like this, really, to be honest, and give a little bit more character. You were never satisfied.
You will never satisfy.
So we're gonna continue. So this here that I wanted to automate a little bit. I think I was already in the max. I cannot really automate it because this has some nice grit to it. And that's it. I cannot really get more than this. I think we missed a little bit of reverb here. I would like to do some kind of looping kind of part here. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna do some sidechain compression on the synth from the vocals. I think it's very important. It does make a huge difference in the mix. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send most of the synth, this one, so I'm gonna create a bus with these here. I'm gonna take those synths, everything but the bass, because the bass I don't really want to. So I'm gonna check where the bass is, change the bass channel, put it away so I'm not confused too much there underneath the organ. The channels together, the bass is there, all the parts are here. I'm going to create a bus for these, so I'm going to do bus 10 here. I'm going to skip a bus, keep one spare. I'm going to get to my bus here. I'm going to do a compressor. Oh, why did it came so small? That's odd. I'm going to go to sidechain. I'm going to do peak here. And then the filter here, I'm gonna select what I want to compress with the voice. So I'm gonna use my source here. Will have to be actually, I will have to create another bus here for those vocals. So I will take those two vocals that I use. Those two vocals, this one and this one here. send them to a bus 2. So basically any signal that is vocal will go into the the compressor. I'm confused. I think I'm getting a little bit sick, guys. So from here, there, think. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna route those two into bus 11 here, and then I will take my sidechain here. I'm gonna take the bus. I'm gonna take bus 11. So I'm gonna take. Whoa, sorry. I think I might have messed up something here. Yes, the sidechain is coming from bus 11. Okay, I'm gonna check again. Synth tab? No, definitely not synth tab. It was the vocals here. I guess I did. This is very strange because I am certain that I routed these to the right bus.
Everything's getting worse.
Okay, that's not what I was looking for at all. I don't know what happened there. So this one and this one is the send, yes, to bus 9, yes, okay. This I don't want to be on at all. I don't know why is that doing anything there. Okay. Oh. Okay, now I'm gonna get it. So those two channels, again, recap, those two channels sending to this bus 11. This bus 11 is live. We're gonna use this signal here to compress our synth channel here, which I will enable now. Okay, bus 9. So this is going to be a little bit tough at first to control, but we will make it happen. Something happened here with that. Okay guys. Oof, I'm going to reestablish the solution to this thing because I think I lost myself. Bus 10, okay. That's good. Bus 10. So the count goes here. No, the count goes here. I know what the problem was, guys. The auto gain was on. Very important thing to always remove the auto gain because you can see it was a massacre. It was trying to push the volume up. So I'm gonna put like a low pass filter. Put a wider Q. Okay, now we can put it on the listening. this is width. So you can hear the vocals really floating at the top. I'm gonna turn it off. Let's solo it. And then let's solo our vocals. Our vocals are here. I'm just gonna take the peak. Maybe a harmonious. The peaks are good. Let's try to squash it just for fun. So now you cannot even hear the synth anymore if you really would like to push it in the front. It's the synth still. Okay, let's go back to the start a little bit, guys. Oh, I'm gonna go where the vocals are, of course. Let's work a little bit on the mix. Let's see where we're at. Love that little melody for sure. Definitely need some transition work here. I'm gonna cut this here because it doesn't really work with the flow of the track. Here we're gonna build it for sure. Here I will bring back the main vocal part into the breakdown, and then we'll finish with that. Of course, there's a lot more work to do, guys, to this. Let's just have a little bit of a listen. Guys, so this is it for this episode 317 of Your Life Electronic Music Tutorials. I struggle a little bit like, you know, anybody, because my head is a bit all over the place, my nose is kind of blocked. No excuse though. I have to make a track, and then of course you can get this template with the vocal onto our site and play with it. Use all the technique that I put into that, and until next time, may the sounds be with you guys.